there may be some questions with economic dimensions. So good economic grounding is a must. And which TV channels are you seeing?
Sir, as such, I'm not like I am referring to the Sunset TV that we have. So I'm watching the discussions of perspectives that are being put forward. Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening. How?
I'm doing good, sir. Thank you, sir.
So finally, the camera started working. Good. So, Dr. Jay Kumar, in this
Yes,
session, I plan to talk to you about the protocol for the interview.
yes, sir.
We'll look at some of the qualities which are common to successful candidates and which the panelists are looking for. Uh, I'll
Yes,
talk to you a little bit about give you some practical tips on how to make best use of your preparation time and how to maximize your performance. Then,
yes, sir.
by way of some mock question answers, I will attempt to give you a template which might you might find useful in answering. And, and then finally, any doubts which you have, any clarifications you might want me to address, I'll only be very happy to.
Yes, sir.
Right. So before that, but
Yes,
I need to have a quick introduction from your side.
yes, sir. Sir, as you know, my name is Dr. Jay Kumar. I come from Yavatmal district of Maharashtra. From where I did my basic education. Later, and I pursued my MBBS from BJ Government Medical College, Pune. After that, sir, I served as a medical officer at Primary Health Center, Borgaon, in Yavatmal district itself. Currently, sir, I'm working as a junior resident. I'm pursuing my MD Physiology from GMC Yavatmal. And, sir, I have keen interest in fitness and pursue my hobby as in a form of diary writing.
Okay, so how many attempts at the civil services?
So, this is my third attempt and first interview.
Okay. Is it a morning or an afternoon session?
So, it's morning session.
And the date?
It's on 2nd of April.
Oh, so you have plenty of time. What were your optionals?
So, it was medical science.
Okay, good. So, Jay Kumar, unfortunately, though it will be searingly hot at that time, blisteringly
Yes,
hot,
sir.
you'll be required to wear a suit because this is a
Yes, sir.
formal occasion, right?
Right, sir. Right, sir.
So, going for a very light fabric, these days you get very light fabrics which are suitable for summer suits. And
Yes, sir.
maybe you could opt for something like dark gray and
Right, sir.
pair it with a white shirt. Oh, incidentally, all
Yes,
this
sir.
is being recorded and it will be given to you in the
Okay.
shape of a video recording. So you don't have to
Okay, thank you, sir.
note down anything just now. Later on, if
Yes,
you
sir.
feel like noting down something, you could do that. So, as I was saying, very light fabric, maybe dark gray, and then a white
Yes,
shirt.
sir.
And get that white shirt tailored. Don't go in for these
Yes, sir.
ready-made because the ready-made are very constrictive around the throat. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it should be the shirt should be tailored in such a way that you are comfortable while speaking, and
Yes, sir.
while your tie is there, and the tie
Right.
you could have a muted blue color, and the length has to be
Yes,
such
sir.
that it covers the belt buckle, and the
Okay, sir.
back portion of the tie is to be put in the loop which is there for the purpose. You- right?
Yes, sir.
Shoes should be
Right.
shining, color of the socks should match the color of your trousers, and they should be fresh
Yes, sir.
ones. They don't uh, you know round the ankles, they don't fall around the ankles. And
Yes, sir.
I would suggest that you should be clean shaven. You can of course uh,
Yes, sir.
retain mustache, but you need to be clean shaven because you are coming up against some very traditional conservative types, and
Yes, sir.
hair needs to be neatly combed. You could try
Yes,
some
sir.
oil or some hair cream, right?
Right,
Because
sir.
see,
Yes, sir.
the best impression is the first impression should be the best impression, and one should feel that an officer is striding into the room, not an aspirant,
Yes, sir.
right?
Right, sir.
Okay. So once all this is done, the top button of your coat will be buttoned before you come in, and you will knock,
Yes,
and of course the chairman will allow you to come in. When you come in, stand near the chair. Don't be in a hurry to
yes, sir.
sit. Look around. If
Right.
there's a lady member, you greet her first.
Yes, sir.
And if there's no lady member, you greet the chairman, and then you nod at the others. You're not expected to say good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, like that. Looks very ridiculous
Oh,
also. So just say good morning, sir,
yes, sir.
nod at the others and sit and wait. And then when he says, please take a seat, then you sit down. And at this, while sitting
Yes,
down, you unbutton the top button and just sit in the most relaxed uh, position
yes.
possible. Don't take your palms and jam them on your thighs. Uh,
Okay, sir.
because already some board members have taken objection to this and have commented
Yes, sir.
adversely and said that looks like you're coming straight from a coaching center. So,
Yes, sir.
when an interview starts on a bad note like that, on a sour note, it
Yes,
can go south quickly, very, very quickly.
right.
Right. Now, once you're in the hot seat, Jay Kumar,
Yes,
then
sir.
you will be fielding all the questions which come your way because the only predictable thing about an interview of this kind is its unpredictability,
Yes,
and
sir.
and there is nothing on earth which can, in space or in the ocean, which is out of bounds, and you are not even
Yes,
at liberty to tell them that this is out of the syllabus because everything is in the syllabus.
yes, sir.
But essentially, this is not a knowledge quiz. It doesn't work like this that if you some aspirants think that if you get 8 out of 10 right, then you're going to get
Yes,
80%. No, it doesn't work like that because at all times they're assessing you for
yes,
officer like qualities, right? So, what are these
yes,
qualities?
sir.
I would suggest the first is integrity. So, no bluffing, no false
Yes,
claims, no exaggerations, no guessing, because you are up
yes, sir.
very, very experienced people and they know at once when all these things go on. The second is
Right.
lucidity, and that is very important, the ability to give well rounded, well structured answers which take in every aspect of the topic, right? And for
Correct.
that, you will need analytical ability, very important. The ability to
Yes,
go below the surface of the news and get to the nitty gritty and
yes,
form an independent opinion after looking at all the facts. Once you do that,
yes,
then you attain conceptual clarity. That is
yes.
very important. Very often, people are fuzzy about various aspects and then they are unable to
Right.
nail it down. And that gives a lot of, discomfort to the candidate as well as to the panelists.
Yes,
So you need to aim to give a concise answer which is comprehensive at the same time. So that's a
yes.
tightrope walk which you need to master. Which are the newspapers you are reading?
I'm reading only one newspaper at present. It is Indian Express.
Indian Express. I would Indian Express has a very good page called E Explained. So when you
Yes,
go
sir.
there, always carry a pen and a notebook and jot down the main features in that. And I would
Yes, sir.
suggest add Mint or Economic Times because these are
Yes.
there may be some questions with economic dimensions. So good economic grounding is a must. And which TV channels
Yes.
are you seeing?
Sir, as such, I'm not like I am referring to the Sunset TV that we have. So I'm watching the discussions of perspectives that are being put forward.
Right. I would suggest you also have a look at you know Vion. Vion is World is One News. It's a good channel for international exposure.
Okay, sir. Right.
Hmm. Now, going back to those qualities I was talking about, you are required to
Yes.
show evidence of quick thinking, retain your
Yes.
poise and self-confidence at all times. Then
Yes.
you have to give balanced opinions, nothing extreme, because extreme opinions are frowned upon. Show
Yes.
evidence of self-awareness and awareness of the world around you, and at all times you have to be governed by reason and logic, right? Not by
Yes.
emotion and sentiment. So these are the things
Correct.
which the panelists are looking at. And since you have the advantage of having enough time, I would suggest take about 100 A4 size sheets,
Yes.
right? And divide them into four categories because mainly
Correct.
questions will be coming from this. DAF is one,
Yes.
your subject
Yes.
is another, work
Yes.
experience is the third, and
Yes.
current events is the fourth,
Correct.
right? So
Yes, sir.
25 pages of each, and then note down about 15 to 20 questions which are likely to come. Of course, no
Yes.
guarantee, as I said in the beginning, no guarantee that they will come, but this will be a useful exercise in bolstering your self confidence also.
Correct.
So, once you have those questions ready, then for each topic, do a deep
Yes.
study so that you are
Okay.
fully able to master it, and then reduce it
Yes.
to 4 or 5 bullet points in order of
Yes.
priority, right?
Okay, sir.
And then sit in front of a mirror and practice. Keep practicing, because the more you practice, practice makes perfect, right? So keep
Correct.
practicing. And also that will help you in your voice modulation, because very often candidates settle into a very even monotonous tone, and that is not
Yes.
something which it sends some panelists to sleep. So that's not to be encouraged. You are I think you are lucky that you have a morning session, because morning session everyone is more oriented, more awake. So to that extent,
Yes, sir.
it's better that way. Now, moving on to some let's say some mock question answers, just to give you an idea of the template which might work well. So
Yes,
Jaykumar,
sir.
what do you understand by the sixth mass extinction?
So the sixth mass extinction represents the kind of extinction that is happening at the current moment because of the anthropogenic factors. It highlights the impact of the humans and its adverse impact on the nature.
Right. So, Jaykumar, this is a good reply. It is factually correct. But
Yes.
to take it on a notch further, a notch
Yes.
higher, I would suggest that the answer should go like this: that the term sixth mass extinction was popularized by Elizabeth Colbert in the year
Okay, sir.
2014. And a mass extinction occurs when 75% of the species on Earth is wiped out in a span of years past, all due to natural
Yes.
causes. But the
Yes, sir.
sixth is taking place, as you mentioned, due to anthropogenic reasons. And why
Yes.
is it? Why it is particularly worrying is because the rate of extinction has been assessed by different scientists to be in the nature of 10 to 100 times more than the rate of previous extinctions.
Yes.
Right. So
Thank you so much.
So here this gives you that kind of template, that first you introduce the topic in its context, how it became part of the public discourse, right? How it came to the
Okay, sir.
public domain. Then you give the definition of what is the most important feature in that particular topic. So here mass
Yes, sir.
extinction has to be defined, and all these have a very specific definitional aspect, right? So
Yes.
So here, that is, and then in the third, that you talk about it in a general fashion, how it is playing out in the real world, and
Yes.
why is it of significance. Similarly,
Yes.
if we take up another question, what do you understand by Industrial Revolution 4.0?
So is a that we are witnessing at the current moment, which is driven by the use of cutting edge technology, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, robotics, 3D printing. So this kind of revolution is helping out in increasing our efficiency and productivity, and various kinds of different models are also being developing. So it is a digital revolution, I would say so.
A good answer, Jaykumar. But again, if I was to respond, it would go like this: that the term Industrial Revolution 4.0 was
Yes.
popularized by Klaus Schwab, the founder of the World Economic
Okay.
Forum, which meets annually in Davos in the
Yes.
year 2016, and essentially it refers to the blurring of the boundaries between the physical, digital, and biological worlds. And some of the
Okay.
cutting edge technologies which are involved in this are advanced robotics, artificial
Yes.
intelligence, gene editing,
Yes.
nanotechnology, Internet of Things, etc. So here again, we
Yes.
are using that same template. First, you place it in the context, historical context, how it came into the public domain. Then, very importantly, you give the definition, the blurring of the boundaries. That is very important.
Yes, sir.
And then finally, you talk about the examples of how it is playing out in real life. But suppose Jackumar, the
Yes,
interviewer says that what you have said is theoretically correct, but can you give me a
yes,
live example of the industrial
yes,
revolution in action, and one, in fact, which is
yes.
associated with your field, medical science?
Sorry, sir. I was not able to hear the last part because of some glitch. Can you
Okay,
repeat it
I'm
once?
saying that that
Yeah.
particular example which I'm asking for you is associated with your field,
Yes.
medical science.
Yes.
Hmm.
So Industrial Revolution 4.0 has also got various kind of practical applications. Speaking about the its practical application in medical field is recently forward with the idea that it is trying to leverage artificial intelligence diagnosing of the breast cancer at the rural level itself by training the ashas in this aspect and certain algorithms predefined would help us in identifying the key factors for developing breast cancers. So practical application, one practical healthcare field, sir.
Jaykumar, your voice is breaking, so it's rather difficult.
Yes, sir. I
Hmm. So I yes, so that's again a good answer, but I would like to talk about, for instance,
yes,
telepathy. It is the device which is pioneered by Neuralink, Elon Musk's
yes,
company, and
right,
it was inserted in the human brain using advanced robotics. It consists of
yes, sir.
1024 electrodes mounted on 64 ultra thin wires which map brain's
Yes,
activity, and ultimately the intention is to allow the brain to wirelessly converse with an inanimate object like a laptop or a
yes, sir.
desktop. So here,
Correct, sir.
Jacqueline, the advantage here is that it ties in with the
Yes,
definition, right?
correct,
So
sir.
it's the blurring of boundaries. The physical aspect is the device, the digital
Yes, sir.
aspect is the advanced robotics by which it was inserted, and the
Yes,
biological
sir.
aspect is the brain. And all
Correct,
of
sir.
them get tied in you with this example, and the boundaries are blurred because
Yes, sir.
there's an interlinkage and interface of each with the other,
Yes, sir.
right?
Understood, sir. Thank you for pointing out.
No, not at all. Any questions from your side, Giacomo? Any
Uh,
doubts, any
yes, sir.
clarifications? Mhm.
Uh, yes, sir. At times I'm facing a challenge in making my answer comprehensive. And with this session, I'm getting an idea like how should the template should be. Uh,
Yes.
but with regards to my sir answering vocabulary, I didn't get any kind of feedback. So I would like if you can comment on that other aspects.
No, so Jaykumar, the
Yes, sir.
fact is that since I have been working on this, I have the background, the experience of 36 years in the service, and another ten
Yes, sir.
years of
Definitely.
mentoring IS aspirants. So,
Yes, sir.
once you do that, then you have a feel for this. But when you go
Yes.
in, the panelists will, you know, they will make allowance for the fact that you have come in into this at this particular age, and they will look for articulation.
Yes.
They will look to see whether your articulation
Yes,
is
sir.
good, whether your knowledge base is reasonably sound, and you can rest
Yes,
assured
sir.
that you are a very good candidate in all aspects from that, right? But the first
Yes.
question
Right,
that
sir.
is going to be hurled at you will be that why do you want to leave the medical stream and join the IAS?
Yes, sir.
So how would you respond to that?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, my tilt towards civil services, the very seeds of civil services was inculcated to me by my father. He works as an assistant teacher. By that time in 2004, there used to be ZPC. He was IS officer and he did remarkable work there. So, through my father, I get to know about the civil services and the importance that he holds in a society. So, this idea further got bolstered while I was pursuing my MBBS. I see health is something which is not just restricted to treating the patients, it has got multiple realms, ranging from education, water sanitation, women empowerment, rural services. So I felt a need that if I could expand my horizon, I could cater to the needs and diversify my personality as well. So I felt I should move towards civil services. This is the reasons.
Okay. One of the best answers I had got in this respect, I had asked this question of a aspirant doctor, and he said that, sir, as a doctor, I
Yes,
can treat the individual patients and cure them of their diseases, but as an IAS
yes, sir.
officer, I will be able to address the ills of society.
Correct, sir.
So I thought that was quite a good summation of why one would want to
Yes,
work
sir.
with IAS. Right. Okay.
Definitely. Right, sir.
My fine. Any other questions, Jay Kumar?
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, actually, this column is empty. There are few reasons behind that, but would it be taken in a negative way?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. The voice
Yes.
got
Yes, sir.
fragmented. Huh.
Sir, the 14th column, which includes the part section 14B, sports column.
Hmm.
So I have left it blank because of certain reasons. So I want to ask you, is it taken in a negative way?
No, no, that's not going to affect. The panelists look at the entire thing in totality. They don't
Okay.
uh, you focus on these individual aspects. They will look at your CV and they'll find it a very impressive CV. I would suggest you need to work also on things like farmer suicides in Maharashtra, right?
Yes, sir.
And then shortage of doctors in the country, uh, this Guillain-Barre syndrome, COVID,
Yes, sir.
controversy of COVID or origin, and things like that.
Yes, sir.
So, as a doctor, can you tell me what is the difference between identical and fraternal twins?
Yes, sir. So identical twins are the monozygotic twins that share zygote, and fraternal twins all share are the twins that develop from two different zygotes. They don't possess identical features, but they are quite different in the aspects, being genetically and also phenotypically.
Very good answer. So, my next question and last question is this: that which is the
Yes.
first pair of twins in the IAS?
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
Well, you're looking at one of them now. So, I have a twin whose name is
Okay,
Love,
sir.
and
Okay, sir.
both of us made it to the IAS on our first attempt. Both of us got
Okay.
UP order, and we are identical
That's
twins.
excellent, sir.
So we share the same DNA,
Yes,
and
sir.
we have earned we've earned a mention in the Limca Book of Records as the first pair of twins in the IAS.
That's excellent, sir. Congratulations.
So, Jayakumar, go there with a very positive mindset, that
Yes,
you're
sir.
going to do this interview, right? No
Yes, sir.
cobwebs, no self doubts, nothing. Just go
Yes,
there
sir.
and hit every ball for a six. Okay. Best of
Yes,
luck.
sir.
Look
Yes,
forward
sir.
to
Thank
seeing
you,
your
sir.
name
It was a
successful candidates.
yes, sir. So it was a privilege having a conversation with you. Thank you for your time, sir.
Not at all. My pleasure. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.